There you go.
You guys are here on Fridays?
We're going to start coming every day because they tried to make
I got to turn the
yesterday
sound on.
because a bunch of counter protesters showed up with music and bullhorns to create a disturbance, and they're like, now everybody has to leave.
Yeah.
So if you have a sign and they don't like it, they can just send someone over with a bullhorn and be like, you're creating disturbance, everyone leave. And then they think that they can, well, I totally told them to fuck off.
As you should.
And they're going to try to go apply for charges against me, stating that I was disrupting school activities. Which, when it gets to the state's attorney's office, if they are successful in getting it past the district court commissioner for the initial application of charges, the state's attorney will see it and realize it's First Amendment protected and either null pros it or end his career with me. I will march on this campus. I will literally shut down your roads, and I will have marches with giant fuck FCC sign. I will turn this place into a First Amendment fucking hellhole. It'll be great. There's a lot you can do under the First Amendment. You can literally march down the road. You just need a permit, and they can't deny you a permit because you have a fuck FCC theme to it.
It's First Amendment. You may not like it, but it's public.
Correct. And Black Lives Matter did not have any permits at all for all their marches, and no one did anything about it. So if they go after me, but they don't go after BLM, well, guess what? Then there's viewpoint discrimination. That is a violation of the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution and Bill of Rights. And at that point in time, they can't enforce it. Basically, it makes it unenforceable for them.
Class.
It makes it unenforceable for them going forward to enforce it against another group that didn't have a permit because it didn't require it for all.
I mean, he could open it up right there, right?
I just want to know, why is it?
What?
He could open up a class right there.
Good.
Okay.
Like that's how they used to do it. Like, Socrates.
Yeah, yeah.
He has risen. I woke up and drove down here with signs.
I mean, Socrates.
But yeah, I'm just gonna keep coming back and making sure everyone knows what the First Amendment is and they can't do shit about it. And keep giving people fingers and telling them fuck yourselves. You don't want to sign, eat shit.
I may not like it, but then again,
They don't
it's
bother
public
me.
speaking.
You have the right to make your own sign in exact opposition of my political viewpoint. Stand next to me, no problem. These kids were actually in my face, holding the sign
I
up,
saw
so
that.
I couldn't get by, and I was loving it.
Yeah, I may not agree with everything you say, but then again, I don't know all the research. You have a right to protest. This is public property.
Yes. Yep. It's hilarious. The kid that was barking like Scooby-Doo, did you see him?
I did not hear barking.
Well, if you go on Sean Porter Reports on YouTube, you can watch 18 minutes of the whole thing. I'm chewing out the security guard, telling him that if he contacts me again in the future, I'll charge him with criminal harassment. I read him the standard cease and desist, which is the prelude to charging someone with criminal harassment or criminal stalking under the Maryland Criminal Code. So you have to first tell them to stop. So I said, don't talk to me in email, writing in person, third party, or any other form.
Don't contact me.
Yeah, no contact. You have no lawful purpose talking to me today. I'm not breaking any laws. The cop said I'm not breaking any laws. You're sitting here harassing me. Stop harassing me. Get the fuck out. He leaves. So people don't understand they have rights, and that security guards have absolutely no authority, other than they are the custodians of the public property, which means you own it. So technically, they work for you.
Technically, all right.
So, but Sean Porter,
Okay, I'll check it out.
on YouTube. I just uploaded it today. It's got a shit ton of views. It's 18 minutes of just crazy. They're trying to make fun of me, and so then I'm making fun of myself. And then they're getting confused.
There's one thing I
And then when we got even more technical, if people in Ocean City
So when
and they
someone's
called off
insulting you,
work,
it means
gotta
you're
do
warned.
that's where I'm at. They would just call
When
work
someone goes
from
to
their cell
personal
phone. I said,
insults,
well, now they know where you're calling from.
and everyone around them will see
It's
that.
like you got to block it.
But
You have
the
to
people
star
making the
6 7
insults
it.
think they're winning because they're making insults. They don't get it. I'm not really trying to get through to them. I'm just making the information available to anyone who wants to educate themselves. Like, I had 2 kids. They were telling me more black men are killed in the United States than white men, and I said it's white men who are killed in greatest numbers by police officers. You know, this is police, and they're like, no, it's black people. They just got to shoot black people. No, they don't. Actually, you're more likely to get shot if you're white than black because they don't want to lose their job and get put in jail and maliciously prosecuted like the George Floyd horse shit. And the kid looked it up and he's like, oh my God, you're right. He shook my hand. You're right on this one. I'm like, I'm right on all of them. But you watch fucking CNN, dude. I can't help you. You know, you watch any of that shit, you're getting biased because they're trying to market you advertising in between commercial breaks.
Yeah.
It's not actually news. It hasn't been news since the 50s. It's literally viewpoint brainwashing. The CIA is behind a lot of it too, by the way. They actually fund a lot
Now
of
in
journalists.
Pennsylvania-
to write
Operation
stories.
Mockingbird.
Yeah, to write stories that benefit the
If you
U.S.
brandish a firearm, Like if it's under your shirt.
It's absolutely
and someone just pisses
unimaginably
you off and your shirt up to brandishing.
It's a little messed up.
That's where we're at right now. The government has been weaponized against the people and against the people's choice, which was President Trump. That's why they're trying to charge him everywhere they can, because they can't beat him at the ballot box. And because they don't have mail-in ballots, because there's no bullshit fake-ass COVID pandemic shit, they're gonna try and have him arrested so he can't run for office. It's not gonna work. The charges are getting thrown out left and right. Judges are literally yelling at the state's attorneys that are bringing these charges, like, "What the fuck are you doing in my court, dismissing them?" It's a shit show. You won't see that on the news.
It's all. I haven't heard anything with Trump in the thing in a while. So
There's a reason he's winning, and everybody loves him. His share of the black vote is up to 21%.
You're kidding.
The last election, it was 3.
Yeah.
3 to 21.
Just from the indictments is
Biden
what
is
did
the
it.
most corrupt piece of shit to ever walk planet Earth. Him and his son, they're using the United States of America as a piggy bank, dude. Have you seen his house in Delaware?
no.
He makes $170,000 a year, which is dog shit. That's what a district court judge makes. He has multiple multi-million-dollar houses. How does he afford that? Us. He steals our money. So he awards a contract to his buddies. He gets a kickback. The contract is way bigger than it should have been because it's got all that pork in there. It's overpriced. And he gets a kickback. So he's literally spending your tax dollars and taking a percentage of everything he's spending. That's what most politicians do. They get a percentage of what they spend. That's why they all want committee assignments where they're in charge of the budget. See how it works?
Yeah, I
Or the
see.
tax code.
I got to do research into this.
The House Ways and Means Committee, you have to pay your party $500,000 just to sit on the committee, because you get all the bribes and kickbacks from all the people that want special loopholes written into the tax code every year. Exemptions for private jets, for private boats. So the private boat manufacturers give a politician $1 million in campaign contributions, which, by the way, at the end of their career, they get to keep them all. So the piggy bank gets bigger. It never gets smaller. They don't spend that money. It's literally, it's their slush fund. So when they retire, they got $50 million, dude.
Dude, that's gonna piss me off.
Life is going to piss you off so bad. We're in the most corrupt environment right now ever, but it's still the best country on earth. The rest of the world's fucked, buddy. It's bad out there. Canada's horrible. You don't have freedom of speech.
Yeah, Canada's real
Speak out
bad.
against the vaccine. You speak out against Trudeau, who's Castro's illegitimate child.
So like, just be a kind person. That's all you need to do.
I wish you a lot of luck with that philosophy, young man. Everybody that you meet is going to try to steal money from you, fuck you over, screw you over. Every time you do a business deal with someone, buy a house, the realtor's trying to fuck you, the person selling the house is trying to fuck you, the guy giving you the mortgage is trying to give you a higher interest rate, so you got to shop around. If you're the nice guy, you're going to get fucked every single time, especially with chicks, by the way. Chicks hate nice guys.
Fair enough.
Believe me, I have them chasing me because I'm a huge asshole. If I was a nice guy, they would realize I'm ugly and not chase me. I'm not even joking. I'm literally
He's
spitting
not.
the truth here. I'm just giving you words of wisdom you can use later in your life. You're a total asshole, you're going to get way more chicks.
Fair enough.
And you ignore them. You know,
Focus on yourself.
if you're always available to them, then you lose value. But
Right.
if you only can be reached once a day, twice a day, they're going to be jumping all over you, wanting to blow you and stuff. When you get married, that doesn't happen. Right, Sam?
Exactly.
He was divorced. Every guy I know that's ever been married has been divorced. I would never do that, by the way. It's just a way for women to take all of your money. It's not half, it's 75%.
Yeah.
Because you have to pay the mortgage on the house your kids live in, and child support, and spousal support for her to sit on her fat ass and fuck her new boyfriend on your bed in your house you're paying for.
That's messed up.
That's your future, young man. If you get married.
Well, did you hear about that judge in Hagerstown that awarded that guy
The guy that
awarded? Yeah, he killed the
guy I was
judge.
talking to on the way here is in charge of his charitable trust fundraising.
Okay.
The Neil Glessner, the rich guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grew up with the judge.
Wow.
So yeah, over 100 judges showed up for that funeral in robes and everything.
Wow.
They're actually going to pass a law that the judge is now, the family's now going to get his salary even though he's dead. So because he got shot in the line of duty.
Yeah.
So his wife should be taken care of.
Yeah.
He should at least get the same
Yeah,
pay as if he
that
was
makes
alive.
sense.
He was killed because of his job.
Yeah. By a psycho.
The guy was a psycho, and he proved he was a psycho, and he proved the judge made the right decision because he killed a fucking judge.
And then killed himself.
So clearly, the judge made the right call. But he was known as a nice guy.
So says you. Maybe the call made him crazy.
I doubt it.
Sean Porter, I have to get to class. It was
Hey,
an honor meeting
good
you.
luck, young man.
You too.
An
Take it
honor.
easy. Sam, he was honored to meet you too.
Have a great day, Sam.
Okay.
What about Tom? He's left out.
Have a great day, Tom.
Josh feels neglected now.
Have a great day, Tom.
You too.
guy's a good guy.